So, I need you to listen to this. Hold on, it's loading.
Yeah, Laurel.
Laurel. Yeah, absolutely Laurel.
Yeah, Laurel.
You don't hear Yanny?
No, that time I actually heard Gefilte fish. I don't know how I got in there, but I guess they just snuck it in.
No. I hear Laurel, man.
Yanny.
No, Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
I hear this. I hear Yanny.
I like the face. I like,
With it, no,
I like the muscle texture. Like
with-
everything. Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
A lot
really get
of,
in
lot
there.
of nasal phlegm in
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Yanny.
Yeah.
Yanny.
Dude.
We are back.
We are.
It's been a
It's been
long.
at least like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we've missed a lot of episodes because we haven't been here for the most part. That's unfortunate.
I actually spent the entire 6 weeks making these cups.
Yeah, handcrafted pottery class.
Nope. I'm out of the army, by the way. I just teach pottery now.
Yeah, you've been out for a while. You got out last month.
Mm-hmm. IETS.
How's that going for you?
I made these cups, so
Yeah, it's progress.
You be the judge.
Pretty sure you never made cups when you were in the army.
How many ghosts have come up behind you while making the cup and just held you ever so softly? You know? Like,
While I'm making pottery.
they just touched your hands.
that's why
Slightly.
everybody gets into pottery.
That's right.
It's for the supernatural.
For the
aspect.
ghosts.
Yeah,
For the ghosts.
for the how about the ghost in the room, if you will, the elephant in the room?
Oh.
So,
This week's guest.
if you are a fan of the show,
Which, I mean, let's be honest, who's not?
I mean, you've more than once heard us mention my douchebag of a roommate. My
Awful.
absolute,
Slob.
just
Awful.
terrible friend, Miles Slocum. This is
So,
Miles. Show the audience your terrible tattoos.
which one to
All-
start
all-
with?
Any of them.
Alright, so background for my tattoos.
They don't care.
2 of them have been
They've
done
all
in
seen
shop.
Pokemon and Ghost Rider.
Barracks tattoo, because I had $200 and wanted a Pokemon tattoo. And I've got this 5-leaf clover for Satan. I've got the orange lantern, which was done in a garage. Ghost Rider was my first tattoo ever done in a shop. I got a shitty Venom. Next idea is get a cooler Venom eating him. And I got that. And there's a smallpox shot in the head of a dragon now. And I got one on my back. That's from Castlevania, so that's me.
I just have to ask you one thing. How old are you?
17.
More like 7.
More like 8.
Yeah.
That's
child.
real kind of you.
Yeah.
You're just
Awful.
We were playing
Yeah.
with lightsabers earlier.
That is true.
That's fun though.
Yeah, that was
that's a
great.
good
That was a
time.
good time.
No,
should have
but-
filmed that.
We're gonna do it after the show.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait till it gets dark and we're gonna go out and just fight all around my entire community.
I think you should just ambush your neighbors.
And just start beating the shit
What
out
you,
of them.
what you do is you have one unlit, and then you light one, throw them the other one, and then fight.
and then see what
Fight
happens.
your
See what
neighbors.
their reaction is.
Most people will fight you.
I think most people will.
People
Yeah.
have done it on like YouTube. We used to go when I was in high school. Like a year ago. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm 21 now. I'm old.
You are old now.
Yeah.
It's
You
not.
graduated late though, because
It's-
you were also dumb.
It's not Rob. I graduated early. It's not Rob. It's Robert now. and
It is
I have
Robert now.
401k, 5 kids. Very mature. I have a favorite liqueur.
Yeah. How's Marion, by the way?
We don't talk about her. I have bad marriage. Like I'm just classic old man.
You are, man.
Yeah. But no, when I was in high school, back in the 40s, we used to go up with our feather pillowcases and throw it at the strangers and see what their reaction would be if we attacked them.
It's probably fight.
People fight back.
Yeah.
Fight or flight. If it's a pillow fight, we'll fight.
They'll fight.
I'd like to test that though. I'd like to walk around and throw someone a lightsaber. Not actually maybe really throw, because they have bad coordination and then
Toss.
they drop it and it just breaks. That'd be kind of shitty. But like, be like, throw it to him and then light the other one and be like, "What's up?"
You gotta light. You have to light it first, so they're like,
They know what's going on.
lightsabers are a factor, right?
Oh,
now.
yeah.
And then
My life's in danger.
You should probably wear, wear like a trench coat with it, so you just look super creepy.
Yeah.
And it's at night, right?
It works out because I actually have a trench coat.
Exactly. And then you go to a playground, right? And you're just standing there, and all the moms are like, stay away from that guy. But then you light a lightsaber, and they're like, oh, he's a really friendly guy.
You can go play with him.
Yeah.
And then I'm naked
And then
on
he's
the trench
naked. Classic
No, it's
misdirect.
like that fucking
Classic misdirection.
the old switcheroo. No, it's fucking
classic guy,
fucking
naked guy.
raincoats they give you. They issue
Yeah.
to us.
Oh yeah, we all have those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I have. I don't have an actual trench coat.
He
does.
has a lot of
I know
fun.
he
Used
does.
to. Got lost.
What happened?
Remember the bags that got lost?
Oh, you didn't get it back?
That was no. That
What a
was.
shame! I flashed an entire room full of men with that trench
It's actually really weird when you have to write on a 1750 shit you've lost, and it's like combat pants, blah blah blah,
Duster.
Western Duster, $70. Like,
You should have.
Flashlight.
guess who's not getting that back?
You.
Me.
Did you get money for it or no?
No, they don't give you anything because they're just like,
Oh,
oh,
I
you
felt
should,
the
you shouldn't have put because well, it's for everything I lost. But they're not gonna reimburse me $70 for a trench coat because they're just gonna say, oh, well then you shouldn't put it in there.
It wasn't on the packing list to begin with. So
Yeah,
they won't.
why would you take an unauthorized item to our ass?
So you're telling me I'm not getting another tattoo coloring book?
No, you're not getting another tattoo coloring book.
I don't know if I want to do the rest of the show. I'm kind of bummed out.
I think I just want to be alone.
I think I need to go buy a new coloring book.
But for even for people who've watched the show, we haven't really gone into detail about it. So give us a little background on you, your life, what has brought you to the Figured Out show, the tape.
If we were speed dating, what would you tell me now? Go.
Marry, fuck, kill. Go. No, I'm kidding.
Between the three of you,
Oh,
Wow. Oh,
yeah, that's
really
solid.
good question.
Mary.
Don't marry Charlie because you'll get divorced. Hey.
Hey, that's so true though.
All right, so you've got a bit of
Hey, commitment issues.
Yeah, I got a problem.
All right, real
Reed,
problem.
Reed here. I've actually, since we live together, it's a lot like being married. So I have to kill you just to, just for the sake of the fact that they're new.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Gotta kill you.
You gotta keep the
because
flame.
we're technically already married.
You gotta keep the impression fresh.
You gotta keep the impression fresh.
So Reed's dead.
Yes.
Damn.
Mary is probably gonna be you.
A bad call.
No. It's because one, you have experience where I have none.
Okay.
Two, you have tons of guns to protect me with.
Okay.
And I just like to instigate, and you can kill them, right?
Okay.
We like Star Wars.
Sure do.
We have a good time together.
Like a fun
We don't even have to have sex to keep it going.
Yeah,
because we're
we
just
just-
gonna masturbate because we're not gay.
Because we're just dudes. We just take care of it on ourselves.
But I'm
Yeah.
a fuck Johnny. Cause God, yeah. There's so much I could do with you. I could pick you up and throw you at anything.
Your tiny
Just throw you.
It launches you.
It has nothing to do with sex. I just want to throw you at
I
stuff.
literally just want to beat the fuck out of you.
A lot of
Daddy, he fucking beat my ass.
a lot of butt fisting too.
So it's marry, kill, jump, basically.
Yeah, marry, kill, beat that ass.
Beat to death.
That's actually a really that should be a new game.
But no. So anyways, but for real though.
Yeah. Okay. So
Marry, kill. Fuck.
After.
I'm just saying.
Wait, hang on. Well,
For me personally.
you'd marry me?
Yeah.
You'd fuck him.
No, I'd kill him.
you gotta
Oh,
kill me.
yeah.
Woo!
I don't know why you guys all want to marry me, dude. I don't have a good track record.
Experience.
Well, I'm not marrying Johnny because he drives me nuts. I'm not marrying Miles
I
because he's
drive
dirty
you
and I
nuts.
also live with him.
Yeah.
And
Close enough as
I like you.
We
That's
share
right.
eggs though.
well, I'm glad everyone
you
wants
too.
to fuck me. That's the one time I've
how's
heard
it-
that in my
Hot
life.
commodity, man.
How's it feel to be the prettiest girl in the room? man?
You're gonna fuck the prom queen.
I married the wrong woman. No,
I went to New York in 1987 and I just did not feel safe.
One of these days, we're gonna get sued by so many people.
Nobody watches this
You
shit.
know how great that would be, though?
That's a lot of publicity. There's
great
no
publicity.
no such thing as bad
If we got
publicity.
sued by Seth MacFarlane for using content from TED, you know how great that would be?
Be great for our publicity.
It would show the world that he is a petty bitch. Which
All
I don't,
for our bank
which I don't
accounts.
want to see because I like Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we'd be
You know he
friends.
has an album?
Yeah, he's like a classically trained singer.
He's great.
He's got an incredible voice.
I think we should just sell out.
I'm waiting for the opportunity.
You had that
Literally, the
opportunity.
first sponsor that comes up to us, I'll sell out.
I didn't have a sponsor come up to me today, but I did have a gay dude on the internet ask me if he could be my sugar daddy.
Old Vincent.
Why did you not get after that?
Dude, sorry.
Wait, did you gotta fuck him?
Yeah.
That was
He wants me to do the deed.
very
He
special.
wants you to fuck him.
Yeah.
So he wants to be the the receiver.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me just.
this guy's actually.
Well, he's pulling us up though.
Continue. Yeah, go ahead.
We
Go
gotta
ahead.
get some
so-
background going. But
well,
yes,
all right,
keep
so-
pulling up. I do want to see that. or hear about it.
It's
whatever you have to do.
It's a pretty fun.
I'm just gonna start with like meeting you pretty much because that's
Yeah, if that's where you want to start in your life, then cool. That's
gives
fine.
a shit about before the
That's
army.
what my
Like,
life's
about that. And so like college, not working out so hot, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna join the army, dude.
Oh, great.
Showed up 2015 February. None of you were there yet.
Nope.
And then Charlie, I believe you showed up in October
No.
of that year, or no? It was still during the summer.
It was March.
March.
It was like
Okay.
a month after you.
Yeah. So you're like. First friend was Dennis because it was either Dennis or Beefly, and I had heard that Beefly had vomited and eaten his own puke, so I was naturally like, all right,
Yeah, naturally you're gonna avoid that.
can't go with that.
You gotta stay
Love
away
him
from the
now.
kid with lice on the playground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So BFFs with Moyer. We all went over to Munson's house a lot to drink, and then Charlie shows up, and me and him are like the two new dudes, and so that obviously got us to be friends. We were in the same platoon. We had old Mike Musgrove getting a
Oh, Mike.
Battle Drill 6 class every day. It was,
Oh,
it was
Mike.
great.
Yep.
And then pretty much up until the point where before Charlie got married, we would just get hammered in the bees. Like our first hangout, I'm pretty sure was like, hey, let's go drink White Russians and watch The Big Lebowski. So I was like, well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, that sounds great.
So we just did that, and
Yeah.
I think
Simpler times.
I slept on his floor that night. So
We
that
were
was-
actually also supposed to be DDs for the ball that night.
Yeah.
That
that didn't work out.
Nah.
Did you ever get a call? Like, did anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we still did it.
We just weren't.
We just weren't DDs.
Yeah.
It was
We were the DDD, the designated drunk drivers.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a great time.
So, as long as you got a plan.
He did sleep on my floor though, even though he lived 10 feet next to me.
Yeah.
He lived one room
We
over.
were in one room over. It was great. Weren't you roommates with Gorski?
I was.
Yeah, I remember that. He had the bang maids, we all called them.
Yes, the bang maids.
The two chicks who would just come in and clean his fucking room and not fuck him.
Yep.
I was blown away by all of this.
Yeah.
These two chicks, right? So like, one of them was dating a dude in the army.
Okay.
And fucking.
Apparently she was a real hoe.
Apparently she was a real hoe. Never fucked Gorski though.
But
And
fuck some other dudes.
yeah. And I think she was married or had a boyfriend. I don't know, but she had her friend with her, and they would just go in Gorski's room. I don't know how they met. I don't really care. And they just clean his shit up, and then they
like
leave.
do his laundry and
Wait,
shit.
you weren't having sex with him either? And you guys were
No,
roommates?
It was just
No.
And they just came to his room and cleaned?
Charlie
Yeah.
didn't live in the bees very long either.
I know you didn't, but
No, man. Like even though it's like they would show up. Like I knew them both. I was friends with like both of them. I guess like we would talk when they'd show up, but like they didn't clean my shit. And I didn't fuck them.
we
But I didn't even call them bang maids until Miguel, who was my roommate at the time. Hey, do you know why Isaac Gorski has those bang maids? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? And I was like, you mean those chicks that he fucks? And he's like, no, they just come in and clean his room. And I was like, what kind of...
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah, I mean, good, you know.
I mean, good for him.
I know that anytime Miles or I have ever had chicks coming over, especially regularly,
Big on the dish thing.
yeah, he whips them right into shape. I'm too nice of a guy to tell him to clean, but Miles is like, he'll talk to like a girl that I've brought over, for instance, and he's just like, well, you seem to be hanging out here a lot. Why don't you pull your weight? It's like, why don't you do some freaking dishes, you freeloader?
Fucking clean something.
Yeah.
Hey, listen here, whore.
Yeah.
Shut your hole.
Yeah, this one that was a pretty steady thing. And
She was anything but steady.
well, she was there.
She was a constant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about mentally.
No.
Continue.
No.
Oh,
Steady as in she
Whole
was-
different story.
She was in the room on the weekends and sometimes during the weekday, but I remember one moment specifically because I had already had the do the dishes conversation, and then we just dropped it because she wasn't gonna fucking do it. And then like you're in the shower, and I walk out after a night of drinking, so I look like hammered dog shit, and I'm like, I just walk out and I see her. I just see her eating a sandwich off of a plate that I had just cleaned,
Yeah.
like the previous night, and I just walk in, and I just looked at her, and she's like. And I'm like, you better.
I'm mad. I know exactly
like-
the look she probably gave
I was
you
like,
too.
I just like leaned over and I was like, if you don't clean that fucking plate, I'm going to murder you. And she just like got really wide eyed and I was like, I cleaned it last night and you're already eating it. And then she did. She did actually clean it. And then one time, did she buy us toilet paper or am I making something up?
I definitely think she did, actually.
I think she bought toilet paper.
I know that she came.
Because I got onto her about that.
Yeah. I know that she came with me to Walmart once because I had to go grocery shopping, and I'm pretty sure I remember her specifically buying.
Oh, how you doing? Hey, how are
buying
you?
toilet paper.
Yeah, because I remember talking to her about, I was like, you use her fucking toilet paper every time you use our bathroom so you can wipe your fucking pee-pee off. You can buy us fucking toilet paper. Like,
You're terrible.
she never ate any of my food.
Speaking of dishes, right? So I've noticed this just this week, right? Which is weird. Why I just for some reason this week noticed it. And maybe it's I don't think it's normal, right? I don't think it's okay either. I live alone, right? No one lives with me.
You don't have to.
I know. I live alone.
At least say the dishes were done.
Well, yeah, the dishes were done, obviously. But
I'm
here's
really curious.
here's what I'm getting at, right? So I live alone. I don't feed anybody except for myself, which means any dishes I use come from me.
Correct.
Like pretty much all week, I've had no fucking bowls at all, which kind of blows my fucking mind because it's like, well, I have a full like silverware set, right? I've got more than one bowl. It's just me. I've had no bowls all week long. I feel like living alone, I should probably always have dishes. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So is it really fucking lazy of my ass to just not wash that one bowl and then just put it away? But to just cycle through my entire fucking dishware?
So I'm gonna level with you. I've been hiding your bowls
What the fuck?
for no other reason than it's my kink.
Hey man, whatever does it for you.
Yeah.
You know? I'm here for you.
He
All
does have a favorite bowl, though. Like, you do have a favorite
Oh yeah, it's the
bowl.
white one with
Right
the blue
one
and
with
green
the
stripes. Yeah, that's my favorite
That's a
one.
favorite bowl.
I'm gonna rub my balls on
It's
it.
generally,
Don't do that.
it's
No,
the-
okay, hey, straight up, like all joking aside, that really is my favorite bowl. I like it way better than the other one.
It's a really weird sentimental attachment to it.
It has nothing to do with sentiment. It's just, it's my favorite bowl. It's
How would you
shaped.
feel if this bowl was smashed in front of you? Just
I don't think you can because it's like plastic.
Yeah, it's
you'd
like
have to
a-
run that bitch over.
so I'll just melt it in front of you. I'm gonna light it on fire.
That's sad.
Fill it full of gasoline.
You just with a lighter, just hey, watch this. And
I'm gonna get you.
I'm like, I'll be over.
fire, scarecrow!
I'll be, I'll be over there in 5 minutes once it actually starts to take effect, and I'll just take it from you. I've got a good, at least 3.5 minutes left before it
Yeah.
is any danger.
I think you'll be okay.
Oh, I guess I should finish. So, meet Charlie,
About me.
Yep.
and then Johnny shows up.
Yep.
Met him, and then we just started going out to Chapel Hill a lot. Rob Reed shows up. Barely knew him before deployment.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
didn't know him.
And
before
then,
deployment.
yeah, and then, but I was his first Facebook friend.
I was.
Lo and behold, now we're roommates.
Look at that.
And then deployment happens. Everybody becomes friends, except for like people with like Brennicky and Kettenbauer hating each other, which was great because they're very similar, and I love it.
Short man. What?
No, it's not that. Well, maybe with Brennicky.
Maybe with Brennicky.
Kettenbauer's taller. He's
Yeah.
average height.
And he's also a monster.
Yeah, he is.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
I watched him pull 2 fucking trucks a couple days ago.
I believe it. Oh wait, no, actually, I saw it.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah,
Sickening.
dude, I posted a video on Instagram with me deadlifting. It was 418 because it was kilograms.
Yeah.
And it was with a hex bar. But I do every time I go heavy because I'm so scared to hurt my back again. I knew the second that I posted the video, I was like,
Someone's gonna say something.
Jacob Kettenbauer and Ian Stinson are gonna give me crap for this. I knew it before I even posted it.
And
And
they-
sure enough, I got called a jabroni, and then Ian goes, "Yeah, I just turned it off before I even finished the video."
Hang on, real quick though. I don't give a fuck what you two say about it, but we gotta do. I feel like it's good for the show, right? Support people we know. Maybe they can support us. Jake and Sam have their own.
Oh, I was actually gonna bring that up.
State of Nature.
They have their own clothing line. So you guys can check them out on Instagram. It's a State of Nature Apparel. Fucking check their shit out. Super fucking cool
The
shirts.
logo's a woolly mammoth skull.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool designs.
Hasn't
So,
been done before.
Dude,
go check them out.
I haven't met his girlfriend Sam yet.
She's awesome.
So she's done.
I've heard nothing
Yeah.
but good things, and also they're my fave Instagram couple ever.
They're my favorite couple in general.
I believe it.
They are hashtag goals.
Yeah, 100%.
They're so
Guaranteed.
great.
But either way, check them out. Go give them a follow. Order some of their shit. It's fucking
We'll
awesome.
post the link to their site.
Yeah,
Actually.
it'll be on our Facebook. There'll be a.
I've been meaning to order a T-shirt.
Yeah, we'll put a link to their shit. But I just want to throw that out there because it's fucking super cool, like what they're doing. So, fucking credit where credit's due, I suppose.
So we met on deployment.
Yeah, pretty much. And I would just go into Reed's fucking tent and just wake him up in the middle of the night. Like, just jump in his bed and just go, Rob Reed, Rob Reed, Rob Reed. Until he would wake up and I'd be like, come outside and smoke a cigarette with me. And he'd be like, no, I would give anything for this to stop. And I'm like, you know what's going to make it stop? That cigarette. And then I just keep tickling him. And I did this for 9 months. And the best Rob Reed thing we did was
Oh my God,
the flight.
The helicopter flight.
The helicopter
This
flight
was
from
hell.
Erbil all the way to Wyvern. And what was it, a 20-minute flight?
At least.
Yeah.
I
It was like
did
30.
it the whole time.
Was it?
It was about 20.
Oh,
It was 20 to 30
I had to
minutes.
stop on my flight. That's why. It was
Dude.
longer for me.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. In both ears.
20 minutes.
Rob Reed.
Robbery. Did
Never missed a beat.
did not stop. I'm like I don't know if I'm conveying this properly. It didn't stop. It just kept going the whole time.
It was great because at first he was just like smiling. And
I thought at first I was
by the end of it, his face is.
it was just
You just see it.
just a legit
Just distraught.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
just
yeah.
a frown.
But he was impressed after the fact. He's like, you did that for 20
He definitely brought me to Frown Town that day.
Yeah, population you.
Population robbery.
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah, man.
I
That
know.
was
I have a video on my phone that we staged. It's just the inside of my bunk in Erbil, and all you hear is, "All right, Reed, you asked for it. Here comes the cock monster." And I just go, "Oh no!" And it just cuts out. We have a lot more memories of that happening than actual footage.
yes.
Yeah.
Happened a
I
lot.
have so many pictures of you just in my bed when I don't want you there.
I know. It was great.
One of my favorite, just terrible things that you've done or said was I had just gotten off of guard. It was like 4 a.m. All I wanted to do was go to bed, and our old boy Austin Burnside, the only black guy in the platoon, is snoring so loud.
He's a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, just like a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So Miles comes up to me. I had just gotten to sleep. He comes up to me and he like crawls on top of me, and I'm just like, "What, Miles?"
Miles.
And he whispers in my ear and he goes, "Why do you guys let your houseboy snore?" And I just in my
Oh my God.
half asleep state, I was like, "Miles, you can't say that."
That's awful.
Yeah, you're racist.
Yeah.
To a
Do
degree.
you know who else is racist? A certain PL who is no longer with us called Burnside boy twice.
Oh, no, you can say that now because of God of War.
No, you fucking can't. It was before the new one
Wait,
came out.
wait.
Oh, okay,
Wait.
yeah, racist.
Who? Give me his initials.
You know who. JG.
JG.
He called him boy?
Twice.
I had no idea about
So,
this.
He
That's
like,
not okay.
No.
You can't say that.
I was next to him, and I don't know how it was used.
So degrading.
It was like
Out of all
You
He
called
was-
him a houseboy.
he was trying to like
houseboy.
he was trying to like be joking with it, you know, because Burnside like absolutely race jokes don't bother him
No,
as
he's
they
a good
should.
sport.
He's a great. He's
You shouldn't let it bother you in our line of work.
not in our
like-
line of work. And he
So,
does
Kike.
it.
He'll
Yeah,
throw it
there
back
you go.
to you.
Hey,
Kike fight.
Crack fight.
okay, fine. But he won't. They're Jews, by the way. He doesn't let it bother him.
Shalom.
But we're there,
Shalom.
and like we're like out in the field, and like I'm crouched like next to this tree behind JG, and fucking Burnside's right there. And I don't know how it was, but he was just like, "Boy," and I'm like, did you just fucking call him boy? He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You can't say that."
That's incredibly offensive.
Then he heard it the second time, or he said it again, and that was the first time Burnside heard it. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "That's the second time he said it." He goes, "He said it twice?" I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't hear it the first time." Like, it's fucked up. So I know I continuously bring it up around him, and Burnside just laughs. He's like, "Yes, sir, you did that."
Him and Turner will dish it back too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
totally.
I think
yeah.
me and Turner have a great dynamic. I say
Yeah.
something racial, like if I see him with Popeyes, I'm like, I knew you'd get Popeyes. He's like, hey, go shoot up a school whitey. And I'm like, yeah. Why? Oh, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, Turner definitely can roll
I-
that too.
He's great.
Yeah.
Took him out to Chapel Hills.
One time he asked me, he was like, "What do you got going on tonight?" I was like, "I don't know, probably just gonna chill, watch some Netflix." He goes, "Shit, half expected you to be watching ABC Families." And I was like, can't wait for the Harry Potter marathon.
Touche. Yeah. In fact, Gilmore Girls starts in 20 minutes. I'm fucking all about
And I
it.
was like, "R.I.P. 106 in Park, Turner. I'll talk to you later."
Oh man. So let's, without getting into it, because neither of us want to talk about it, but let's just quickly address why we've been gone so long. So because it was not
Yeah.
our fault. it was not like pure negligence.
Well, also there's there's a episode of the podcast that we were going to post that was going to explain why we were going to be gone for so long.
That is true. We explained it in that episode, but it's not.
But someone dropped the ball on this small team of 3. Only one guy ever posted.
He's still the one who's getting fucked, though. We already picked that.
Hi, Mark.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
But yeah, there's two podcasts after this episode is over that we'll have to post at some point.
Yes.
Hopefully
They get posted.
We'll post them at my discretion.
Well, there goes the show.
Well, we're just gonna meet here for an hour,
Just talk.
once a week. We're just gonna.
It's very therapeutic, though, you know?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good. It's
This
good
podcast is for us.
It really is.
So, it is for us.
And for Sergeant Adams.
And for Sergeant Absher, who just Snapchatted me, by the way.
What a guy.
I didn't open it yet. We'll open it after the show, but I guarantee you it's about the show.
He's probably saying, I hope your podcast fails.
Is old Eddie a big fan?
He is. He
Yeah.
watches it. Yeah, he's also subscribed to us.
What was his name like? What was his internet name that we joked about?
Big
earlier?
Nasty?
Yeah, Big
Dude,
Nasty.
remember the fucking the text message I was sending you?
Yeah.
Because he watched that episode. He went and he messaged me about it. So not the last episode, because obviously it wasn't uploaded, but the one before that, we were talking about how he followed us or subscribed to us on YouTube, and we were talking about his name, which is his actual name, Big Nasty, or that was the joking name.
That's his middle name.
Huh?
Edward Big Nasty Adams.
On
right?
What?
No, like in real life.
It's his legal first name.
Yeah, it's his legal middle name. But no, so we were joking around like
It's one word.
that's like how his username would be. It would be
Yeah.
something like Big Nasty or whatever. So he messaged me over the last weekend and was like, he's like, who the fuck is Big Nasty? That was the whole text from First Sergeant. I'm like, well, that's a weird text to get on the weekend from First Sergeant. Let's find out where this goes. So I messaged him and I was like, I have no idea. And he goes, I think it's me. I'm watching an old episode. He's like, keep on fighting the good fight. And then it turned into a conversation about how I have testicular radiation in my balls.
Lit.
He decided to go out of his way to let me know that I'm probably gonna die.
I'm actively searching for someone to replace you after you die of testicular cancer.
Wait, why do you have testicular radiation?
Have you seen his junk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. There's a picture on Instagram. That's all you need. It's me and Josh wearing our underwear in the middle of the woods, and it's the Sackmaster
The
himself.
largest testicles I've ever seen in my life.
Like
Like ever, like including internet
You know,
testicles.
he was the one who started that.
I did.
He was
You
the
gave
one.
him testicular cancer?
Yes. How I got my superpowers, right there. Like, you know how comic books, like, explain how they got their powers? There'd be an issue where it's Miles giving me testicular powers.
Yeah, you got like teabagged by a radioactive ball sack or something like that.
It's his nasty ass ball sack. He's a human
I-
carrier
I-
of every known HPV and STD.
Oh, that's actually true. That's not a part of this
He's
joke.
unharmed. He has full blown AIDS.
Yeah, I have STDs.
I know,
and
I live with
STIs.
you.
It's great.
He can't die.
I'm a
he's
bioweapon.
He's a walking bioweapon.
You ever played Prototype?
Yeah.
I'm Alex Mercer.
That's
Man,
awesome.
the
Your
army
reference is a great game.
Yeah, it's a great.
the army is really underutilizing you.
They are. Like, I could. They're like North Korea. Anybody, whoever's upset with this, like send in Slocum, let them mate with one of their own, and bam, whole country gone.
Just an absolute epidemic. No, he was the one who pointed it out, though. I've gone my entire life thinking I just have regular, normal man-sized balls, and I'm just like one of you. And then one day in the tent in Iraq, I'm out just, you live in a fucking tent. There's no real privacy. So I'm just there, changing my pants,
Yep.
and I drop my boxers, and Slocum just goes, I don't know, was it like huge nuts or
I was like,
balls or something?
Champ
I was like, your
Yeah.
balls look like a baseball.
Yeah, something like that. And then Haugen, who was right next to him, was just like, wow, that was an interesting comment that got my attention. Looks over and goes, wow, those are some big balls.
Yeah.
And then
Large spheres.
throughout the next 24-hour period, I began to show my nutsack to the entire platoon.
Y'all can't see, but Johnny's dying behind the camera.
I remember
right now.
I would use like anytime he was like in his underwear, I'd just be like, they're heavy.
Yeah, he would literally pick up my balls. He would physically
Heavy.
lift
I
my
gotta
balls.
tell you about a dream I had.
Yes.
So, I had a dream the other night. This is a real dream I had, and it's eerie because it's so realistic.
You get like a deja vu feeling right now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So in the dream, I was in what I understood to be your apartment,
Yes.
but was clearly not your apartment.
But you felt it in the dream.
But I knew it was your
Yeah.
apartment, but it was not the
But it wasn't the layout. Yeah,
Right.
Got it. Makes sense.
And so I'm looking in like a closet,
Okay.
and I'm looking at this. It's some sort of like cooking device, kind of like a crock pot.
Okay.
And I don't know why that's what I'm doing. And you're coming up to me and you're like slapping me on the shoulder and like messing with me. You're like, you like that fag or something like that. I don't even know what you said. But in the dream, I then grab you by the junk and I look you dead in the eye and I go, I'm not afraid of you. So you showed me a really odd rifle,
Yeah.
and then I shot a terrorist, and then they threw a grenade at us, and we died, and I woke up. But I'm here to tell you, even in my subconscious, I'm not afraid of you.
Shit. All right, man.
My arms are that long.
Yeah, they reached across the table, grab it.
Can we talk about how terrible you are to women?
Oh my god, you're
Yeah,
awful.
we can-
I got plenty of fucking stories for
We
that.
can definitely go with that. That's
It's
a
a
great topic.
It blows my fucking mind how any girl would sleep with you. Let alone you are dating right now. Can we break that down?
Wait, are you
Hang on, hang on.
Are you guys actually dating?
Let's
I'll break it down for you.
let's break that shit down. She's seeing him more than once.
Yeah.
That shakes me to my fucking foundation. I've known this guy for 4 years.
I stayed the night with her. all the
That
time.
blows my fucking mind.
She
Might be blind.
she's
She does wear glasses.
definitely got problems.
Oh yeah, but you can break it down.
I'd
for
love to
us.
meet her father.
Nah,
She's a pretty rad chick though. Like she herself, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely some screws loose though, because she's again dating him.
I'm sure she's a great patient at the psych ward.
She's actually a psychologist, which makes it even funnier. That's probably.
So is Harley Quinn.
I like to imagine that I am an experiment to her, and she just tried.
Oh, that would make so much sense.
That actually would make a
Makes
lot
a
of
lot
sense,
more
dude.
sense.
And she knows you're leaving, so she's probably like, "There's an end to this." Like she's gonna
Yeah.
let
She
you
has
go.
an end.
There's
She
a
has an
way-
out.
There's a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, so with me and her, it's like met her in March on the old Tinder.
Yep.
I was her first Tinder date
Wow.
because she had gotten it like a few days beforehand.
That's a lie.
She was brand new.
I like to imagine it's not.
I bet you do.
It's great, but so we go on the date. Everything goes.
You're
well.
probably the biggest she's ever had too.
No. I've gotten that comment once from a virgin.
Oh, honey,
dick I've ever
you're
seen.
stupid.
Oh, honey,
You're
you've got a long road ahead of you. You also have a long future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
met her on Tinder. We went on our date, and then
What did you guys do?
we had sushi. Cause she was new to Fayetteville,
Okay.
and the only other sushi place she had been to here, I forget which one it was, but it wasn't like any of the good ones. So I took her to the one that's by Bubba's, which is actually pretty good.
Okay.
And we ate sushi, talked, and then I was like, I can't remember if I told her on Tinder before the date or at the date, like, hey, I'm leaving on this day.
Yeah.
But either way, the date was ending, and I was like, first dates are awkward. What can I do that is gonna pretty much just put her through the gauntlet right away, just to see if she'll stick around?
Smart.
So,
Is it?
To him, yes.
Yeah.
to my knowledge, I get a text from old Nate Wilcox, who's hammered off of 3 beers.
Old Doc Cox.
Shocker.
And he's like, me, Stocko Stinson, hammered at Bubba's, which is right across the parking lot. I
Literally
was
right across
like,
the parking lot.
hey, you want to go meet my buddies? And she's like, yeah, that sounds fun. I was like, we can get a drink over there, it'll be fun. So we get over there. Nate's so fucked up that he's falling asleep while eating pizza.
So is he Becky at this point or no?
Yeah, well, no, what's past blackout? He was actually really depressed that night. I'll get onto that later. It's funny. Because we got out at Patty's and he was like, I'm
I
going
want
to kill
him.
myself.
I want him to be the next guest on the show
Yeah, he wants to be. He wants to
Yeah.
come on the show.
next week.
But he had precedence because he leaves.
Yeah.
So
Thank God.
So then we had, and then Dom, who was just sweet, nice, drunk Dom,
great guy. Little
great
guy, but a good guy.
Oh man.
And then Stinson, who's at his maximum level of capacity.
Thank God.
And he was so fucked up. Like, Katie has she has a sister who's married to a woman, whatever. And Stinson.
Me like I died.
So Stinson. So I'm trying not to say gay as in stupid and the word fag, because those are like words that she doesn't
They're
sit right
derogatory.
with. Which I get, you know, it's whatever.
I mean, if you're a loser.
Right, whatever. But Stinson is
It's so
just
gay.
the whole night.
Really
It's just
gay.
looking at Dom and me and everyone else, and he's hammered Stinson. He's like, "You guys are fucking pussy ass fags." He's so drunk too that he's got that lazy eye and spitting
Yeah.
everywhere.
I know exactly the drunkie you're
And he's
talking
like,
about.
"You fucking cunts!" Like just gone. And
Dom's the running back.
so I'm like,
tackles him.
So I'm like, all right, guys, like it's Friday. What do you guys want to do? And they're like, Stinson and Dom are like, we'll go to Patty's and keep drinking. Nate is asleep and he's like, I'm gonna kill myself. So like, I'm like, all right,
Dude,
Nate.
pull up.
I was like, Nate, you can drive with me. And then we leave Bubba's and like I give Katie a hug. I'm like, all right, well that was the gauntlet. So if you text me back after this, you know, then I guess you like me. So she texted me back. But yeah, I've been seeing her since March.
Poor girl.
Bittersweet, honestly. Like, she's cool. Not like my ex, who's insane, which you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Psycho.
it's gonna be sad to see her go, but it is what it is.
Stop that.
Trust me.
I guess
You'll
it won't
forget
be.
literally all about her your first weekend in Columbus.
I will die.
You'll forget all about her. I guarantee you. So this is what I want to happen. The first weekend you go out to Columbus, right? I want to know about it. So like the Sunday when you wake up, I'll be
Just
like,
read the obituary.
hey man, you talk to Katie. Your response is going to be, who the fuck is that?
You mean my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spoke to her
Yeah,
last
I
night.
talked to her yesterday.
Yeah, I live with her in my mom's house. I really listened to suck on my mom's tits.
A lot of protein in that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of really good protein in breast milk. Yeah, he's not wrong.
child.
You are a fucking
I
child.
love it.
Yeah,
Life is simpler.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. What's that?
this? From a time when life was simpler, Sergeant Major. You and your damn hemp shampoo.
Oh, that was funny.
That was great. Holiday just
You
happened.
did that on the last episode.
Yeah, I told it. It
Yeah.
hasn't been posted, but
Has been posted. You guys will hear it mentioned. Maybe not. There was another
On a
episode.
rainy day, so Johnny said.
The podcast is so dated though because we literally say, "Hey, we're gonna be gone for at least a month. We'll see you next time." But nobody ever got that.
No one saw that message, so
Dude,
it's gonna
no-
be even more dated when they see it.
The worst is when Facebook notifies me and they're like, 100 and so, however many people from Figure Out
Haven't
Robert
heard from
Charlie
you in a while.
haven't heard from you in a while. I'm like, I
I
know.
I had a lot of people text me about it too. Like, hey, you can do an episode this weekend? I'm like, yes, we're back. We're gonna do an episode. They're like, why didn't you do one last weekend? None of us were fucking here.
I was here.
I want
Like,
to tell this story. I know this is like a painful segue, but
wait, which one is this?
this is something that happened to me today.
Oh, Vincent.
Oh, the gay dude. We touched it in the very beginning.
I know, and I got distracted,
Yes.
but I want to do it
Yes.
now. when I'm
No.
thinking
Yeah,
about it.
get back on that. Yeah.
So, you know me. I'm a really nice guy
You're
when it comes to
a great
strangers.
guy. Great
I
guy.
have the hardest time telling people no.
Yeah, you're a big softie.
You're a sweet guy.
And so I just get a message,
On what?
text. I have my phone number on Instagram.
So he texted you.
Yeah, he texted me.
Why do you have your phone number on Instagram?
He gave me an option because of the podcast link or whatever. Gave me
Okay.
an option. I was like, we'll see how this goes. Literally, the first thought I was like, someone's gonna try to bang me on this.
Why? Yeah, that's what DM is for.
I don't know.
Regardless.
Maybe this is
Okay, so he texts you.
So I get a message. I was asleep at this point because I'm old, like I said in the beginning of the podcast. But I
Yes.
get a message at 11:24. How are you?
AM or PM?
PM.
Okay.
How are you? I don't see it until. Why did I text him back at 05?
You think you're part of like some underground like gay beat up club? Like,
I don't know.
'cause you got a text on your phone at 3:30. It says come beat me up, and then at 4:05 you said thanks for beating me up. You think you're part of some like gay beat up club?
no, that can't be.
I might be gay. That's the best part. I might be gay.
I don't know.
I
So,
don't like
One, you
shit,
said
'cause I
the
might be
dog's
gay.
not getting up anymore.
so the conversation goes like this. How are you? I'm sorry, who is this? Hi, I just saw your text and I just woke up. Good morning. Is this Robert the Army guy? You know, yes, I'm sorry I don't have your number. May I ask who this is? Super polite.
Yeah, just being a total bro.
Then, an hour and a half later, sorry, I was preparing my brunch.
Wow.
The most important gay meal of the day.
That's very true. It is the absolute 100% voted 10 out of 10 would be gay again breakfast.
Ladies, that's the type of guy you need to marry who prepares his brunch.
For an hour
An hour and a half. So I'm not gonna say his real name. So I'm just gonna give him a name that's equal to
Okay, make sure you don't use it though, because everyone's gonna find out.
No,
I'm not gonna use her real name.
No.
So Sally, I just used their fucking real name.
No.
I already said it.
So
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say his real name.
He's hit me up before.
I'm just gonna use a name that's equally as gay as this guy's name.
Okay.
So he goes, "Hi, I'm Miles."
You know that he's already used his real name though.
Yeah, I already
In
said
this- in this
Yes,
episode?
he's already said it.
Oh, okay. Well, he goes, "I'm Vincent from NYC." I go, "What's up, sir? How can I help you?" "I'm actually following you on IG, LOL. I think you're cool and handsome, so thought of texting you, if you don't mind. But I think we also have some acquaintances too, because I used to live and work in Fayetteville before." I go, then I ask him his name. He goes, "How did you know?" I go, "I searched my Instagram followers, dummy." He goes, "Yes, that's me, the really happy emoji." And he goes, "Nothing studying here. What are you up to?" I was like, "I'm at the gym." I go, "I don't mean to be rude, but is there something specific I can help you with?" "No, just want to get to know you. Maybe we could be cool, good friends then. Because I do have a proposal for you too." I go, at this point I'm like, this dude's definitely trying to bang
What's his
me.
IG profile like?
It's blocked. I never followed him.
Oh,
Really, really happy gay dude.
Maybe
Have
I'll
you seen it?
He's hit me up.
Yeah, he follows him.
Yeah.
What's his? Is it really? Does he have a really lavish life, like nice house and shit? Or?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he offered me.
Okay, yeah.
He'll know based off.
I might
of
want to
this.
take this offer. Let's hear it.
And so,
Oh, you're perfect.
he goes, "I do have a proposal for you too." I go, "Okay, what is that?" "Are you into luxury traveling and sports?" I go,
fuck is
I go,
that?
"Yeah, I suppose so, LOL. Cool, because I'd like to bring you boating in the summer at the Hamptons, a ski trip in Aspen in the winter, and Vegas for my B-Day month in September, and the Super Bowl game in February. That is if you're down
Are you
there."
kidding me? You said no to this?
So I ask him, I've got I got one question and one question only. "Are you trying to fuck me?" He goes, "LOL, no. I'm not what you think. I may be like this, but that's not only what I'm after you. Of course I want to have fun and make a genuine special friendship out of this with a cool, open-minded, handsome guy like you. And I don't fuck. I'm the other way around. So you want me to bang you. Got it. Listen, this is me now. Listen, dog, you seem like a really nice guy, but I'm just not into dudes. It's okay, but I'm not looking for an affair." I go, "Wait, are you married?" And then he just goes on to tell me about how he could be discreet and wouldn't be weird in public. He's single, he has no kids. I just want to explore some places with somebody. And he just like keeps going on and on about how he wants to take me to Manhattan after the army. And I go, "That's cool, man." And then I recommended him to a gay friend of mine. He goes, "Is he in the army?" I said, "No." He goes, "Well, I really like an army guy, but whatever." And so I give him my gay friend's number. Hopefully they get married.
You know what you should do?
Talk about that.
Right after this, you should message him and be like, "Hey, we got this podcast."
Yeah, check out my podcast.
He'd be one loyal follower, all right?
Dude, if he's trying to take you to the Hamptons in the summer, Aspen in the winter, Vegas just for a fucking birthday party, this dude's loaded.
Yeah.
I can't afford to look at the Hamptons on a map. I can't pull up Google Maps and type in. If I try to type in Hamptons, as soon as I start, Google stops, freezes my screen and says, "You were unauthorized to look at this location." Under that says, "You broke bitch."
And then it just gives you a link to like investing sites and shit like that.
In Fayetteville. Then it goes, "Did you mean Fayetteville, North Carolina?" And then it redirects me right over here. "Did you mean Myrtle Beach?" I did,
And then
actually.
it says,
Yeah.
"Please
I
pay
did.
$5.99 to view the rest of this page."
Did you mean stop my BAS?
Yeah. Did you mean depend upon this? Yes, I did.
So that happened to me today.
Wow, that's interesting.
You should hit him up.
You should give him my number. I've always wanted to go to Aspen. No, I'm kidding. That's really wild though, man, because the same thing's happened to Dom twice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you know gay guys love Dom.
It's probably been the same guy because the Vincent dude started with Stinson
Yeah.
and then he went to.
You know what I like though is
He's
so
jumped.
I've noticed, and it's just, you and Dom are in the same category. You're both very in shape, very good looking guys, right?
I'm not a dwarf.
You're also not a little man, but for Dom's height, regardless, he's the same fucking height as me. he's a good-looking dude, right? You guys are both good-looking guys, and you both have been hit on by men. Because gay men usually have very attractive partners, usually, and I'm totally stereotyping, and I understand that. Whatever, get over it.
It's true.
That's why I love that I'm a piece of shit, because they don't hit on me, because I'm absolutely not what they're looking for. I'm also not what any girl's looking for, so Shakumaku, good for you for crushing the Abigails. Just want to throw that out there. Pretty much what I'm saying is you're getting hit. You're a victim of your own devices.
Wait a minute. Do you want to take me to Aspen in the winter?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'm 90% sure that half of Fayetteville thinks we're gay.
That's fair.
Yeah. Especially the people at Mikasita.
Oh, dude.
We double date, but we just go there, you and me.
I think
all the time.
I went there with Guzman, who got out of the army. I'm really sad. I miss you.
Love you, Panda.
I went there with Guzman one time, and I think they think I'm cheating on you.
Really?
Yeah.
They give you weird looks?
Yeah.
No, they probably just was like, get back in the kitchen. You know, because
he's
works
Guzman?
there.
Yeah.
Because he works there.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's funny though, because people bring it up all the time. And I think we bring it up every episode too, but people bring it up like about, they talk about a podcast or us, and it's like, people are usually like genuinely surprised with how much you and I actually hang out.
We hang out a lot.
A lot.
We're going to be hanging out a lot more now that Guzman's gone. I have no one to hang out with.
I know.
I have to hide from my crippling loneliness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here too. Just
No,
throw
you're
that
not.
out there.
I'd like you to be behind a laptop uploading the last podcast, but, you
Oh,
know,
jeez, Rick.
we're not there yet. I'm a lot of places with a lot of people, but we're not there.
So you started talking about this before we did the show, and it was a funny story, and it's affecting me to this day. So why don't you tell everybody the day that you put the Shini curse on me?
Yes.
While we were in Iraq. So give them.
I'm
give
gonna
them the whole.
make PP at the beginning of this story. Just continue without me.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we've never done this before.
So
Guys, look at Rob. There he goes. Hey, enjoy your PP.
I can't
I
Continue.
think the mole got in the lens. Anyway.
Lock the door.
So the Sheeny curse story. We're in Iraq, and it's the truck crew was always the same. It was Charlie Hibbs driver, Josh Blackburn TC, Miles Slocum, and then the gun, and then a random person in the back who changed every day. Normally like a medic or something like that. But anyway, we're driving down the road, and like the three of us are talking because you can all hear through the headsets, and like fucking Blackburn. Like I think me and you asked him like, you know, like nobody's died or anything like that. Like what is, you know, what's it like, Josh? And he's like, well, kind of like this. Blackburn, for those of you who don't know, is pretty much a bear of a human being.
His actual nickname is Grizzlord.
Yeah.
We call him Grizzlord.
He's a lot like a bear.
He's a big
He just comes in
motherfucker.
and takes your food and just, you
Yeah.
ain't saying no. But anyway, real friendly guy though.
A great guy. Smart. Good leader.
Yeah, really smart.
Yeah.
And
Oh, well, real quick, just throwing this because he answered the question. He's deployed. This isn't his first deployment.
Yeah.
He's skull fucked way more than this, so he definitely knows what he's talking
he's
about.
fucking crushed shit. So like he's like, well, like just imagine it this way. Let's say
Missed you.
one day it's me, Slocum, and Charlie are driving down the road, and then the next day it's me, Slocum, and some new guy driving instead of Charlie, and Hibbs is like, what the fuck? Like, he just killed me off in your fucking story. So like, he's like, yeah, and then you just gotta keep going because it's fucking work, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, you just
really fucked me
I
up.
just fuck with Charlie the rest of the time.
Yeah, it really sucked.
And you almost died.
And then 2 months later, I almost died 9 days from going home. We've already told that story,
Yeah,
but literally, it's direct correlation.
no,
And you were in a truck.
Like, what the fuck, man?
that's great. I want to know. I really, like, you know better than I do, but I really want to know just a funny story about you just being terrible to women.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Charlie, which?
Oh,
I've
Chapel Hill,
Which
Chlamydia girl.
I was gonna say
I wasn't terrible to her because she gave it to me.
No, but the next morning,
no.
it's a good one.
That we can tell that one too. But the one that's immediately coming to my mind is the day or the night that you, me, and David went up there. We were dressed up, you know, we were like semi-formal, and we're sitting on the patio talking to those two girls
Yeah.
and her friend. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The
I'm just coming back.
Like a negative 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're just
Yeah,
fucking.
tell that one.
I fucked it up with 2 groups of girls that night.
Yes.
So
this is the second.
This is the second one, but it's great because we're all just like sitting there, and these girls were like, I mean, they were all right looking, like nothing you would write home to mama, but like if one of them was like, hey, you want to come to my house and bang me and you can sleep there? You'd say yeah. So, and we're just chilling out, right? It's me, Hibbs, and David. We're looking good, and they're all talking. These girls are like
loud.
Yeah.
Like,
but they're
Great.
but they're not like shitty to talk to, you know, like they're giving in what we're giving in, you know, so it's, you know, it's going good. And then like I'm assuming that these girls are, based off the fact that they're talking to us and we're all laughing and having a loud, good, drunk time, that they're probably not going to be stupid if I like make a funny at them, you know. So
the mood was really light.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like when I did it, I didn't feel like I was being an asshole. Like I just felt like I was contributing to the conversation. But
Right.
one of the girls,
The prettier one.
yeah, the prettier one, is talking, and then something like was said, and her friend goes, "Nuh-uh, she's a 10," and I go, "Yeah, a -10," and they're like, "Oh, fuck you," and just get up and walk away, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I get what I said was me. It was a joke, you know? Like,
That's also the same night he left David.
I know. You are the worst wingman ever.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, you.
Awful.
I have
-10.
very
Yeah.
rare shiny moments. You know, the best wingman I've ever had is right there.
Oh,
Johnny's legendary.
Johnny is a
Great
great
wingman.
wingman.
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
When I was, it was great because when I was dating Skylar, I had introduced him to her, and
Just throwing names out.
Yeah, just who fucking cares at this point?
but she like says something, and I'm like he didn't go home with a chick or something like that, and I was like, yeah, it's fucked up because that was my Chapel Hill wingman. I got laid so much because of that guy, and she goes, shut the fuck up, and I was like, it's fucking true.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy's really good. Like he's like, you'd be sitting at like your table with your bros, and like there's like fucking table like fucking some some tasty broads over there.
Go
and
get 'em.
You literally go, Johnny, go get them.
I know.
A minute later, they all come over.
hey, scoops
Like,
him up and like.
What do
brings
you
him over.
say to them? Do you have a general line that you open with?
It's a secret because I always make sure you guys aren't listening.
Hey, I'm 10.
I know. I've never heard it. I have no idea what you say to them, but it works every time.
I'm 10 years old. Can you take me back to my dad?
I can't find my parents.
I don't know what he says because he's never told me either.
I have
but
no idea.
It's got to be great.
Now I'm curious. What did you
I hope it's just
it
like,
works every time.
hey, do you want to come over here and drink with us? I hope it's just that.
I would believe, like, if you just told me it was something super standard, I'd believe that.
Yeah,
because
probably.
like, being.
That's different every time because you gotta
I guess
get up there, you gotta feel the
room.
environment.
Yeah, like, if there's some
Like,
goth chicks, you're just like, hey, me and my friends are Satanists, want to chill?
Yeah. Hey, we're about to go sacrifice a baby goat. You want to join us?
You guys
I'm
want
about
to
to
go?
get my dick pierced. You want to watch?
You guys want to go get piercings after Tapa?
What did I? So the first group of girls, rewinding it. to
Yes.
that night, what did I say to them? Oh, they were boring me.
Oh yeah, they're
Because our whole like thing was like, we're in the army, obviously, but it's
Yes.
our first time in Chapel Hill, and I was wearing a Carolina blue.
we were trying to.
Sure.
The point of it was, we didn't want to go and be the same people they always see. We tried to like, maybe it's fucked up, maybe it's shitty, whatever. But we tried to like maybe I guess cater to the crowd a little bit more. So we were just doing the whole, like you try to have a conversation with a girl, and she's like, "Oh, what are you at Fort Bragg?" And we're like, "No, like we're this." And it usually was like leads to better conversation.
Yeah.
Absolute 100% bullshitting our way to try to get laid is the baseline for what we were doing. 100%.
Okay.
Bullshitting to get laid.
If we didn't have to do it, we wouldn't. But being in the army to a college girl is like, oh, you're poor. Or
Yeah.
something. All they care about is the major. What's your major? Oh, I'm pre-med. What's your major?
Pre-law.
Oh, I'm pre-law. Dude, pre's.
Yeah.
Like, and then,
People automatically
fuck.
assume the worst of you if you tell them you're in the army.
Absolutely. So we went out and bullshitted our way to try to
Yeah.
get laid.
yeah. But
That's fair.
but the pickup line, if you will, or the opener was I was wearing a Carolina blue long sleeve shirt, button down. So me and Hibbs are like, okay, let's go ask these girls, since I've never been here before, why is this color so popular? It's the school's color.
Yeah.
I obviously know that.
Dude, blue.
So we do that, and these girls,
UNC.
yeah, these girls are like, It's the
What?
It's different.
Yeah, but they wear the blue.
Yeah, Carolina blue.
It's two different blues.
No, it's
Duke and UNC?
Yeah, there's two different blues. UNC is the light blue, like the baby blue. Duke is like Dodger blue.
okay. We were wearing UNC.
That's where Chapel Hill is. Like, that's where all of
Yeah.
it's UNC.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Continue.
so and
Undercover blues.
instead of I don't know,
Sad.
Yeah.
we weren't being rude. We were still pretty sober at this point
Yeah.
in the night, so we were being like nice. I mean, lying, but nice.
Total bullshit.
But I can't think if they either called us on our bullshit or one of them just got real feisty with the fact that I even asked that question. Like she was like, it's Carolina blue. And I was like,
Yeah.
is it? I didn't even know that.
I don't know.
I knew it was the school's
I'm
color.
getting annoyed just thinking about this.
They were, put it this way, one or two at the most. Can't remember if it was how many it was.
It's two.
Two of them went to UNC. The
Yeah.
rest, they're friends from DC.
Yeah, DC.
Who were all like at intern jobs at Congress.
One of them was a fat bald gay dude. Sweet as
He was,
shit.
yeah, he was a great guy.
Really nice.
Probably the best one of the
I
whole
spoke to
group.
him more than
probably
him because he was
probably
interesting.
knows my sugar daddy.
Probably knows
Probably-
Vincent.
probably knows
Great
Vincent.
guy. He was like, wasn't rude at all. He was totally just like, oh, these are just some strangers who want to have a conversation. He was all about
Yeah,
it.
so totally chill. He thought my shirt was nice. Anyway,
Should have taken him home.
yeah,
tried.
it would have been a better night. But the girls are just talking, and at this point, I realize I'm bored because they're boring me.
They're also not going to put out.
Yeah, they're not putting out. You figure that out within 5 minutes of a
Yeah.
conversation with a random girl. So I like looked at Charlie, and I see David talking to one of the girls, and I just go, well, I'm gonna go get fucked up because I'm bored. And I just turned around and went straight to the bar and just started pounding drink. That's what I do when I get fucking bored. I hate that.
It's awful.
But what were you talking about? Because you guys want to hear like the worst thing I've done with it.
One.
Yeah, tell any story where you've been terrible to women.
Yeah.
Not like one funny. Like I know you've done some messed up stuff. I can't think of any because
There's so many fucking
and also a lot of your
stories.
stories go in one ear and out the other half the time.
I don't know. Something else.
Yeah, because you bore me. But
Yeah,
since
some
you're here, we might as well discuss
weird
it.
Tim Burton shit. But Johnny, what story are you talking about?
Well, there's the lawnmower night, and then there's the chlamydia girl.
Oh, I just thought of the most. Well, it's not. Anyway, the night that we went to Raleigh, and this girl drives from Greensboro, like 2 hours to meet us there. It's me, John, and two docs. That's all. Nate's one of them.
Yeah.
And we get a hotel, right? I spend a little extra money so we can get like a suite so I can bang this chick in the fucking room. And it was do it for state night.
Oh,
Like, do
okay.
it for state was a dude fest. But anyway,
Shocker.
we get in there, right? This chick drives 2 hours to meet us, and we're just there because we're partying. And I thought she was gonna be like a lot cooler. I was wrong, but she was definitely down to fuck. I knew that. We had already
Right
been, texting about that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, by the way, telling Johnny to get out of the room in a subtle way so you can fuck a chick doesn't work. You gotta really drive it home. Anyway, so
Subtlety does not
they go up to the top
Wait,
of
what
the
do you mean?
hotel.
What do you mean?
Because I mean, post the episode. That's what I mean. Continue.
So I'm like, go upstairs and eat. I have to take a shit. We'll be up after. And Johnny's like, no, I'll wait for you. And I'm like, God damn it. So they get Johnny upstairs, right? Me and this chick. We go in the room, we bang, and then I'm like,
For about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm his roommate. I know.
This is awful. Oh, you're talking about Amy.
I'm talking about all of them. Continue.
God damn.
Katie doesn't make a peep. It's great.
Yeah, you do though.
I like
Great time management.
I want Reed. I want Reed to know what I'm up to, but other than all the anime. But so
Sad little man.
love anime. So I bang this chick, and as soon as I nut, I'm like, I don't like this girl at all.
Yeah.
I was like, and that happens.
It happens as soon as you're done. As soon as that lust goes away.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's crazy how that actually works.
I
but
watched the science behind it.
I'm gonna have to check that out later.
Yeah.
But so goes away, and I'm like, fuck. This girl drove 2 hours away. I even bought her a do it for state admission thing because that was the whole night. Because I thought I would like her after I fucked her.
Nope.
I was wrong. So I text Nate and I'm like, hey, come into the room and say we just got recalled.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid.
So
Nice.
Solid.
Nate comes
Always
down
a
to
good
the
out.
room and he's told his buddy about it, but not Johnny. So they're like, we got recalled. And Johnny's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we got recalled. This is such fucking bullshit. And she's like, are you fucking with me? And I was like, no, this fucking sucks. I really wish we hadn't gotten recalled because you're so cool. And I really wanted to go to Do It For State. And she's like, I mean, I can take my ticket and I'll still go. And I was like, no,
I got recalled. I gotta
no,
take this ticket.
I was
with me.
like, no, it's on my phone. I'm gonna get it refunded because they'll do that. And she's like, did you get it through Eventbrite? They don't refund. I was like, I'll figure it out. I'll get a lawyer. I'll walk you down to your car. It's gonna be fine. I'm sorry. We'll totally hang out Sunday. So like, I get her to her car and like
You are just a turd of
Yeah,
a
I am.
person.
open the door for her and she gets it. This was the worst part, and I didn't even mean to do this. It just by happenstance. I open the door for her. She gets in her car, and she like leans out to kiss me, and then wham!
Nice.
And I hear the thud, and I turn around. And I'm like, oh my god! I'm genuinely sorry for this. Not about what I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she like rolls down her window. And she goes, it's fine. I'll still take that kiss. And I was like, all right, I gotta go. And I just walked away.
What a dick.
And I hear
You were just awful.
I hear her as
I don't even know this, but I feel so bad for her.
I hear her as
and she had to sleep with him?
That's the worst part.
This poor bro.
She drove 2 hours back. Oh man. And then we went to Do It For State. That was a letdown, but
Oh man, that's
Total letdown.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is gonna be the biggest party of the year. You
was
gotta
so-
spend $21 because 21 to drink, and you're gonna go to this place. It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah, you and fucking Nate walking around the co-op telling everybody, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Here, look at this promotional video that they posted. Oh, really? You mean from the one time their party was great, they posted that video?
It
Okay,
was
got it.
Not great.
They don't-
Total dude fest.
I-
chicks to come.
I don't think I saw one.
I could not tell you how excited I was when I woke up the next day in my bed, and I texted you and I was like, how was it? And you just go, sausage fest. Genuine happiness.
When was this? Like what time?
I don't know.
What month?
2 months?
No,
3 months?
I think it would have been.
Like February, January?
Yeah, I think February.
'Cause I remember
It was
this.
February.
I remember. I think I went home that weekend. Like I got a pass or something like that.
Yeah, it was February.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, oh, sounds like a fun party, bummer. And then I found out it was the worst thing ever. And I was
Yes.
like, well, glad I missed
I was
that.
so glad that I missed
When
it.
we went and like me and Johnny were already just upset because we noticed there was a bunch of chicks, and for some reason Nate is having the time of his life. He's like, oh, we're staying here, and I'm like,
It's because Nate's gay.
well, I was
Let's
like, are you sure, man? Because there's nothing but dudes, and he's like, it's gonna pick up. I'm like, it's 11 o'clock at night and it's Raleigh. It's not gonna pick up. This is if it was ever gonna pick up, it's now, and it's not.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, dude, look at the line, and I'm like,
It's just dudes.
dudes, and,
Just-
and any girl,
just dudes.
any girl that was there was with a dude
Yeah.
Yeah.
or gay, and it's like, and he's like, no, dude, I'm gonna stay here. So I grabbed Johnny. I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here. And then Nate comes running up. He's like, yeah, man, we gotta leave. This place blows. I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
You know,
You jump ship so fast.
Yeah.
you know what I wish could happen, and it's rare, right? And it's impossible to plan. When it happens, it is the shit that you fucking. It's like the shit that makes you think of like a movie, right?
Uh-huh.
Movie parties or movie nights, right?
Like Project X stuff.
Maybe not on that level, but close.
That's
Was
true.
Murphy's going away party?
That was a good time.
That was a great
Because
time.
so many things happened within our whole group. First of all, there was like 30 of us,
Yeah.
right? It was
There's
a lot of people, and we all started together, right? Everyone started. Everyone.
At Coughlin's.
Yep, fucking great fucking bar. Everyone's drinking, fucking really good time. Slowly but surely, we just start fucking losing people. Like, you and the Asians went off, you guys,
Yeah.
like, had sushi, you guys tried to steal mopeds, rode around in ball fields.
Ricky threw a moped down.
Yes.
And then he kicked it.
Yeah, like,
was
so
awesome.
you guys went off and did that. We're over there, like, Murphy's getting kicked out of the fucking cornerstone.
He's slapping dudes in the
random
face.
people.
He's trying to give cops knuckles and
Yeah,
stuff.
who was about to arrest his ass. We
Yeah.
go to other bars. You almost get into a fight in the bathroom.
My underwear was askew under my pants.
Yeah, like all of those things. But then at one point, everyone's just you find everybody. Everyone's just like, and it's like everyone just went off around the city and came back to have random stories.
I think it was.
And it makes the night that much better because you're
It
getting
is
these
great.
stories while the night's happening. It's like, dude, where have you been? It's like 30 minutes ago, and you were like, holy shit, bro, I just did fucking cocaine off some stripper's tits. And you're like, where? In an alleyway. Are you sure she was a stripper? Might have been a dude, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're so fucked up.
That same night, one of our good buddies' wives had a friend who she wasn't that tight with.
Okay.
Who we thought she was tight with, and she decides she wants to follow me and Ernie back to our room. Meanwhile, I am so not attracted to this girl.
I remember this.
Oh.
Yes.
So she's like, I'm done for the night. I almost got in a fight. I lost my debit card at one of the bars. I was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking up. You have to like walk around the main entrance of the hotel to get in the back for some reason. So I'm walking around to the back of the hotel, and this girl is just with her shoes in her hand, is running after me. And I'm like, I was like, why'd you get out of the car? That's literally what I said. And she goes, I have to use the bathroom. I was just like, cool, there's one in the lobby. Because this girl was so annoying. I was already pissed off. It was a terrible night. And I was like,
weren't about it.
I was like, so we thought it was Eric's wife's good friend from work or something like
Okay, you
that.
thought it was Kelsey's friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it turned out that she just kind of knew her, but they weren't tight. So we're trying to be nice to her out of respect for Eric and his wife. And
It's dirty. Just stretch out the ball.
have fun.
In
Why
tribute,
is the room going?
tribute to Ernesto Guzman.
Yeah,
that's Ernie's bottle.
It is.
That bottle's gonna get put up on the display.
Taste the
Keep it.
bamboo shoot.
Yep.
But so she awesome. So she follows us up to the room, and we're like, I'm not telling her to like beat it just because I'm like, I don't want to be like mean to her, you know what I mean? But like I also want to let her know like
You can't say her.
Just beat it.
I don't like you, you know what I mean? Like
No one wants to
I'm
be
like,
defeated.
there's a bathroom in the lobby.
Show 'em how fucking
And then she just-
strong is your fight.
And then she, mhm.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just
Just beat
beat
it.
it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
And so she then gets in the elevator with me and Goose, and I'm just like, I'm like, why are you following me? And she comes into the room with us and starts making herself comfortable. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm going to bed now. And I lay down in bed with the covers all around me like this.
It's a little cocoon.
Yeah, just cocooned. I'm like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't want to be fucked with. I want to sleep.
And then she like jumps next to me. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm on Tinder. I'm like, leave me alone.
You remember her name?
No,
Okay.
I really don't.
Fair enough.
Thank God.
I never met her, so I definitely don't remember her name.
And I've met most of her Kelsey's friends because I'm up there a lot.
Well, they're like not actually friends
okay.
apparently.
Yeah, okay. So anyway. keep
And
going.
so then she's like, oh, well, let me help. And I'm like, think I got it. You know what I mean?
It's not like you're trying to jerk off. She's like, let me help you. I'm pretty sure I know how to do this better than you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I have hands.
Yeah, I can do
And
this.
so I'm literally just bored swiping. And then she goes, oh, you don't like her. And I go, just despite her. I was like, pretty sure I do. And then she goes, oh no, she'll hurt you. And I was like, what do you mean by that? She goes, like emotionally.
What
I
a
was like,
genius. She can tell all this by a picture.
yeah, one picture.
She should work for the FBI.
And I was like, I just don't think you know as much as you think you know. and it's just so that like made her super mad.
Okay.
And then she insulted us and was like, she's like, I'm 28. And I was like, why are you here? I was like, don't you have better like 28-year-old things
Yeah,
to
to
do?
hang out with a bunch of like 23-year-olds.
Yeah, or 20-year-olds who are drinking illegally.
Not you.
I don't know anything
But some of
about
our friends were there.
Yeah,
some
it's
strangers.
not-
Not
it's
you.
a
You were
dream.
totally legal.
It was a dream.
in the dream.
So then she like gets up, and then she just was like, she's like, I've been around the block a few times, and I go, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, go away. And then Dan comes in, and
hate Dan.
and he tries to get Guzman to leave. I think so he can try to bang her on the couch. Meanwhile, I'm just like, throw the covers over me, and I just go to bed.
Nice.
And then I woke up, and she was gone.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That reminds me of something. So the same night though, fucking.
She was beat. Let me just throw that in there.
Okay. That girl that I picked up at Coglin's in the very beginning.
Oh, the whore?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I
The
remember.
very same.
She actually
That's the one.
worked there too.
She works there. Yeah, it was her night off.
I blew that. I thought she lied to us when she said that.
Yeah.
And then I saw her there the next time I went, and I was like, oh, geez.
That's the one.
Never saw her again after this night. But she's hanging around with a platoon of men. There's 30 of us, one girl. Fucking figure it out. That's what we do here. So, the land of make-believe. So, she's hanging around everybody, but she will occasionally gravitate back to me, because I was the one who initiated the conversation with her and got her to come with us. I was like, hey, come fucking hang out. Obviously. For hoe reasons. And so she would like bounce around, go dance with other guys in the platoon, and then come back to me and try to play it off like I'm only here for you kind of thing. She never said that, but like,
bitch, please.
yeah, I totally got it. Right? She was a drink whore.
Yeah.
Which, hey man, good for you guys. You know, we know you're out there, and you know what? We're happy to restrict one drink rule, but you know.
I wish I could do it.
Do what?
Be a drink whore.
I do too.
Yeah.
I would love to be. I would totally do it. My morals are definitely low enough.
Yeah.
So,
But get so much stuff for free.
they really do, man. It's because they have tits.
I think I'd put out though at the end of the night.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would totally put out.
What a nice night.
She probably would have, which is what I'm kind of irritated about.
Dan Burn.
Yes. So literally, she's a whore. No, so we're like me and this broad are going, back and forth the whole night. She's dancing with everybody
Making
else.
out.
Murphy is continuously like trying to get me after it. It's like she'll be like dancing on Murphy, and I'd look across the bar and see him, and I'm like, yeah. He just goes. like come get this, like, because he knew, I was like, all right, fuck yeah. He'd like go back, start dancing with her. We were kissing a little bit, making out, nothing crazy. And then the end of the night comes, or towards the end of the night, and we're at Cornerstone, and we're sitting on the outside, right, the couch area, and we're just sitting on a random couch. So we don't know, we don't know anyone around us, and we're getting after it.
I saw
shit house
from my giraffe
I
side
was
view.
so happy
She is
when I
she is
saw it.
on my lap. Like, she has mounted me in public with random strangers, and we're just, all the tits just getting after it, right?
Hey, look at Charlie.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
look at
Yeah,
that.
all right, yeah. The people next to us take a picture, the flash goes off. So I start cracking up. I'm like, that's awesome. Bitch, though, loses her mind. She gets pissed. She's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you guys doing? I'm cracking up. As soon as she gets off my lap to go and, like, have a fight with this bitch, I look across just a couch. The next couch over, there's Dan. Just, like, give me this whole...
Sitting there in his Nikes and Under Armour polo.
Looking like he just got done with 18 fucking holes, right? Just staring me down, just shaking his head in disappointment. And I get up, and I walk over, and then I go, what? And he goes, she's a whore. And I was just like, no fucking way!
You've got
What?
kidding me.
I was like, I fucking know, Dan.
I hear Covfefe.
I'm like, I fucking know. That's what they do. They come out with you without knowing you. They drink the drinks that you buy them. Then they put out. That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Apparently he'd never seen one before, and that kind of just blew his fucking mind. And it really pissed me off, because then she got up and walked away, and then...
That was it. I saw her.
Would you insult her? Were you the one who were like, you're supposed to be fucking Charlie? And she just got pissed off.
But she was walking out of the bar, because I left.
Did she leave alone?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck, that makes it even worse.
So
Fucked her.
I was like, because I was in Cornerstone, saw you making out with her. Then I went to Milk Bar because I heard Murphy was there.
Okay.
I just went in there, checked on him. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to Cornerstone. So I go back to Cornerstone, and
Cool. Fuck you. Cool.
and I'm like walking to Cornerstone, and she's coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm like I turn my head, and I'm like, oh, you were supposed to be fucking Charlie. And she goes, and I was like, all right, go fuck yourself. And she just kept walking. And I was like, what did he do?
Hell yeah, dude.
That was such a great night.
That's that party your neighbor was kind enough to tell you about.
Is it? Or is it like someone's car?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, thumping it.
Could be
After.
both.
Could be both. But hey, so let's start getting close to our finisher. We've been going for
You tell the
3
story.
segments now, so I'm sure you've seen other episodes. The way we close out a guest episode, you get one finisher story, right? One, like, just great, doesn't matter what it's about, but one great fucking story to finish out the episode with. So whatever one, if you need a minute to think about it, that's cool. We'll kind of pitter patter, but if you've got one ready, just get after it. It's all on you.
I think I've got one. It's not even that long, but it's funny as hell because I've pretty much told funny stories about you and like all of us
and
together.
women and
But this one's about that motherfucker over there.
About Johnny?
Yes. So I realized at a
Nice.
very early point in mine and Johnny's relationship, when Johnny's hammered, he'll do anything they tell him to do. Just anything at all.
Anything really will.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's my world, and Johnny's just my brother. So like,
Beat the devil out of him.
we're leaving Cornerstone in Raleigh, and Johnny, actually, I don't even think we were leaving yet, but I had Johnny just chilling with me, and I was like I wasn't getting laid because it was one of those nights where I was like, I'm gonna go get so fucked
Yeah,
up.
you just get blackout.
Yeah, and I have way more fun those nights anyway, because
Yeah,
then I don't have
great.
to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Except my bros. So I'm like,
Hey.
hey Johnny, you see that couple over there? And he goes, yeah, and I'm like, go ask that chick if she's gonna blow it. So the best part about it was how Johnny approached the situation. So I don't know if the camera can see me, but so imagine this is the couple that's making out, right?
Hi, honey.
And this is a table.
Oh, fuck you.
So Johnny just
I'm drunk.
goes and sits
Are you doing the acting right?
on the end of the table
It's accurate.
and just scoots up and just sits there. These two were engaged. I don't know if they were making out or talking or whatever, but Johnny just sits
You want to
there.
go antiquing tomorrow?
So you know the couches, right? At Cornerstone?
Yes.
You know how they have
We
the
just
fire
described
pits?
them.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yes.
he just sits on the fucking fire pit. And he's just sitting there. No, I don't even know if there was a fucking fire, but he's sitting on the end of it, and he's like,
What if there was?
he just sits there and stares at this couple, and then they finally like, they turn and look at Johnny, and Johnny goes, "Are you gonna blow him?" and the girl goes like, "What?" But the guy, you can tell the guy, he just goes, "Oh, come on." Just so pissed off. And Johnny goes, "Are you gonna blow him?" And this dumb white girl just goes, "Probably not." And he just goes, "All right, thanks for your time," and just gets up and walks away. But that
Ruined that couple's night.
yeah, I hope it was their first fucking date.
God, I do too.
Yeah.
I actually hope that she's like gone down on him in the past, actually. So that comment ruined it for him. For
Yeah,
that
he's
night.
like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna."
Yeah, now I'm definitely not getting it. There goes my once a month Hummer.
They're probably like, why is this 12-year-old at this bar talking to us?
Who let him in?
Does he know what a blowjob even is?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That was a quick one though.
Yeah.
That was good though.
It's
Sometimes quick ones are good ones.
So
One
it was
of
the
my-
same night I stole the pumpkin.
he stole a pumpkin. Yeah.
Miles knows all about quickies.
He sure does. Like every time.
I'm such a fan.
Yeah, I know you are. Well, I guess we'll close the episode real quick, but after this, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You're gonna be leaving us.
Yeah, I
So
forgot.
why
about
is
that.
another
Reason why I'm here.
yeah.
Yeah, the Reed's running joke has been. I'll say something and he'll be like, "But you're leaving me."
But
You
you're leaving. It's been fun. But you're leaving me.
yeah.
Yeah.
half as long, twice as bright.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
gonna die before you hit 30. I
But
guarantee
that's
it.
the point, because I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah,
So far, it's been a lot.
You know,
You're going to hell.
okay, I'm not
Yes.
arguing that one. Yes, not arguing that one. He's absolutely going to hell. So am I.
Just can't wait to be king.
You know, I actually, like, really quick segment about that was like, I went to, like, when I died in Louisiana, I went to a service, right? And the chaplain was like, during his thing, was like, if you were to die right now, where would you go? Immediately, I'm like, I'm going to fucking hell. I would go to hell for things I've done in my life.
I was there for that. That chaplain
Yes.
was legendary.
Yeah, great
All the
guy.
shit he said.
Yeah, great guy.
I put my dick in the dirt, man.
Oh yeah, dude, he was like a total drug addict, like just railing hose out. But anyways, thought of that. Yeah, probably gonna die at 30. However, I also just saw really something interesting. I'm trying to talk fast. Oldest man in the world, like 115 years old. The guy smokes and drinks like every day.
Only good people die.
Richard Over.
Think about it. Only good people die.
That is true.
Terrible people live forever.
They do. There's
You're gonna
there's
die.
a reason why we're all still alive.
Yeah.
We say that on the way to dinner tonight. We're all gonna die in a car accident.
Except for me. I'll live.
I don't think I'm gonna live anymore. I think I've passed my threshold of being a good person.
No, yeah, you'll live forever.
I'll die.
You will die.
You're gonna die.
Yeah,
Johnny will
definitely.
also die.
Yeah. You and me are doomed to walk the earth forever and just ruin people's lives.
It's their curse.
But
My success.
yeah, you are leaving, and it'll be a very sad day. You're gonna die next weekend. You're going away.
Saturday.
It's going down.
Yep.
Shoot.
I'm just putting out a blanket
I don't
invite.
know if I'm gonna be there.
So I'll see you in the room. But
We can call you. You can pick him up.
Nah, we'll figure it out.
Nah,
oh
hey.
my gosh, this guy's. Never mind. We don't need. We've been.
We can touch it. We can touch
I
it.
do buy you food.
Like you can tell that story on the next episode. You can tell that it'll be a commencement.
Whatever. Get out of my face.
What?
I'm done here.
Yeah,
I'm done about you guys. It's been a lot of just drunk talk, basically.
There's a lot of drunk talk, which is fine. You know, it kept it light.
Every single Miles story
It's drunk.
involves alcohol.
Yeah, he's literally just bottle of rum right now, just like it's a fucking can of pop.
I'm not good at most things,
You're not really good at anything,
but
Miles.
I can drink pretty well.
You remind me of like a special needs kid who you find things that you like and then you never let them go.
Yeah.
Like ever.
That's my rubber ducky.
Yep.
No.
You like Pokemon? Put it in my skin. That's
Yeah.
your logic.
It's in my skin, bitch.
What are they gonna do? Sue me?
Wait till I make my back a mural of the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Alright, end this episode.
I'm done. I'm not following that with anything other than nope.
Jared C was terrible. The Nazis didn't do it. We're back.
Figure it out.
I like it.